Well, I'm sorry if you already answered this, but what was the difference in the last 3 quarters tonight than that fast start with 42 points?
I just think turnovers was the main thing that stood out.
Why was that, a problem tonight when it hasn't been recently?
I don't know. That's just how, it be sometimes. And, just hopefully it'll be better Saturday.
And what was going through your head in those final seconds before timeout was called on that play?
Well, I wanted to take a shot. I wanted to let the clock run out and will us a win. That's all.
What was the play call on that second to last play where you guys had to call the timeout with 4 seconds left? You guys stuck?
Brandon, how does it feel that the coach drew up a play for you on that second to last possession?
I don't remember that play. I don't remember that. Yeah, I don't remember that play.
Brandon, was it nice to see what the front court was able to do, at least in the first quarter to the first half? How far you guys have come since Game 3?
Yeah.
I thought they were really good at shrinking the floor. They're obviously very long. That helps. They use their length well, which also helps. You see a lot of long players that don't necessarily use that length, but they use their length well. And they were very effective at drawing us into an extra dribble on the interior and using their length to disrupt either the next pass or disrupt the last dribble. And it happened time and again, and it happened to everybody. So it's not like it was one person or 2 people. You can go down the list. It happened to a lot of guys, and we didn't react well enough to just getting it to the other side of the floor a little bit quicker. But again, credit them. There's 2 teams on the floor, and again, I don't think they're talented. They're really talented. Well, the hardest decision of the day for me was whether or not to bring Avery back in for Courtney, because Courtney was kind of rolling. But I just felt like Avery could potentially change the game for us defensively because it was going in the other direction. They were up 5 or 7. We just kept getting 2s, and they hit a couple 3s, and then it just kept ballooning. And Courtney's a really good defender too, but he usually guards off the ball, and the guy that was hurting us the most was the guy with it. That wasn't an easy call, but I thought Avery did a really good job on him. And we got stops at the very end, but by then it was too late.
Like we always say, that's what kind of team we are. We're always going to fight till the buzzer goes off.
Avery, what was the difference in the last 3 quarters tonight?
We turned the ball over a lot. We weren't playing, the way we played in the first quarter, and that resulted to a loss.
Why were turnovers an issue tonight? They haven't been in the last, few games recently.
It just was. It looked like it was just contagious. Everybody was turning it over a little bit.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. We got a little too comfortable, and we got casual with the ball, and that's when we're supposed to tighten up the most. Starting the third quarter, we always start off slow. We got to start doing that as a unit. That's better. We just got to turn it up to another level if we want to win these games like we should.
What are your thoughts on the final 2 possessions, the final 2 plays of the game, and having Jeff take that final shot?
I thought it was a great shot. It was good for us. Brad put me in the weak side, on the strong side with Jeff when he had his right hand, and forced Drummond to make a decision. And Drummond kind of stuck with me, and Jeff had a good look. And Josh just did one hell of a job to contest the basketball.
We started off executing well. We was playing for each other. We was getting stops. I think we started off the game with like 4 stops in a row, so that was the key. And in the second half, they was coming down, hitting shots, and getting what they wanted.
Turnovers haven't been an issue for you guys as of late, but what was different tonight?
They came back around. Credit them. They did a good job of packing the paint and taking away a lot of our options or whatnot, but we still got to be able to execute and push through that, and we wasn't able to tonight. Jeff probably out of everybody that's here hit more game-winning shots since I've been here, so I like my chances with him.